Welcome, Aries. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a new reading. This is your romance reading. This is a reading about relationships that you're intimately and on a soul level and a heart level with. So what have we got here? What have we got here? Separation. There may be a separation coming into you, Aries. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You do have romantic feelings for someone. It could be someone else. This is why you may be leaving, or they may be leaving you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring with someone else. Let's see what we've got here from the Angel Tarot. What have we got? Let go. So that makes sense, my beautiful friends. That makes sense. So you're letting go of one relationship and thinking of moving on to another. Let's see what we've got here. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, realizing that there's something better out there for you. You have the ability to move on, Aries, into a new relationship. I see that you're letting go of one and you're moving on. There will be separation, and I do see that it will be difficult, okay? It will be difficult. There will be children involved in this separation that's going to bring you some make you think about this relationship more. Excuse me while I pick up a card I dropped. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. I do see that this will bring you joy. Let's see what we've got here. Divine Spirit, give me the messages that they need. It will be the right thing for you to do, Aries, to move on. You're holding on, though. You're holding on. You're taking your time right now, Aries. For some reason, you're taking your time. And you don't want to do anything too quickly, but you are definitely leaving a relationship and moving on to another one. The Death card came out as well here. You're leaving. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. What other energy can you give us for Aries that Aries needs to know about this relationship? Yeah, you realized, you've been thinking about this a long time, Aries. You know that this is the right move for you to go. You've been dreaming about it, manifesting it, wanting to get out of one situation, and you're planning it. You're also planning the move because of finances. You want to be sure when you do leave, you will be able to be productive. You will be able to take care. Yes, you'll be able to take care of your new mate. You've lost sleep over this. You've worried about this continually. Okay, let's see what we have here. What else can you give us? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's, you know, you've had your battles to fight here. Let's see what we have here in this reading. Well, first of all, I said there's going to be separation. Okay, you are going to separate from a relationship and move on to a new one because you've got tremendous romantic feelings for this new person. And this new person may be someone that you've had in your life, but that you haven't been free to go and be with. But you've made up your mind, okay, because you're letting go. Aries, you're going to let go and you're going to move on. I do see this is going to lead to a happier home life for you, perhaps a better family or a new family that you're bringing into your fold and into your circle. There may even be a new marriage. Perhaps you can't get married right away. Of course, if you are committed to someone else in a marriage or a relationship, maybe some of you are already married. It will take time, but this will lead you to your goal, which is to remarry and be with someone else. You have held on for a while here because, perhaps it had to do with children. Perhaps you didn't want to leave this relationship because of children and you were worried about what everybody would think. Okay, well, for some of you, yes, that is definitely a reason to think about what you're doing. But I do see that you're going to be moving on. You've got the Death card, and that's a go. That's a given, Aries. You will definitely be moving on and leaving this relationship, moving on in a new direction, closing the doors. You realize that things are over, that you can't go back into the past. You can't repair the damage that's been done. And perhaps it's just irreconcilable differences. Perhaps you both don't want to work on this anymore and you want to move on into a new direction. But I do see that, Aries, you will be moving into the arms of someone else when you leave this relationship. You're going to be able to put your hands to things now. You want to see things work out in your favor. You want things to be perfect for everybody. Aries, it's hard to please everyone. When there's something this important in your life, in a relationship, you won't be able to please everyone. So you have to please yourself. You have to think about yourself now. You've devoted your time. Aries, to a situation in a relationship, and now it isn't going to go anywhere. And you've realized that you need to make yourself happy. And again, you're moving in a new direction. You're going to be leaving turbulent waters. You're going to be leaving a turbulent, perhaps a dissatisfied relationship, and moving to quieter waters. And you're going to take who you want to go with you. Now, there will still be obstacles. Of course, you have to get through this. There's things that are going to come up, legal ramifications and so on. If it is an actual marriage, not just a relationship you're in or a committed relationship, I do see that it will take time, but you have made your mind, and you will be leaving for a better situation, a better future. And you're stepping up. You've thought about this for a long time, Aries. You've thought about this for a long time, and you've looked at your future here with this Knight of Pentacles, but it's taken time. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight. He's not your typical knight that jumps in and charges into a situation and says, okay, I'm going to do this come hell or high water, bing, bang, boom. No, he has thought about it, and so has the page. The page has thought about this for a very long time before you're going to proceed forward with this. But I see it because you've thought long and hard about it. You've lost sleep about it. You've thought about, and the reason you've thought about it is because perhaps finances were very important and prominent in this whole decision of you leaving and moving into a new relationship. And you've been working on that, okay? You've been communicating. You've been wanting to see your finances improve before you move on into this new relationship. You will have things to deal with. Perhaps if this is a marriage and you're going through a legal separation or a divorce, yes, finances will be paramount, and you will have to make those settlements amicable for both of you. In order for both of you to part ways, the assets will have to be dealt with in the division of that. But I do see that you have been concerned about that. You've been worried about money and finances and trying to think of a way that you can make this right. And that's what's taken time here. That's what this is all about. You taking time and thinking about it a lot. Now, there have been battles in the past, where you've had to charge in, but you know what? You've come out triumphant. Okay. But now I want you to pull back on the reins a little bit. There have been arguments. There has been disruption in the home life. I see this with some of you, debates and, allowing each other to get under each other's skin, arguing. But, you are going to win the war. But, you're going to say to yourself, why did it have to come to this? I mean, your opponent is walking away and you're standing there saying, here I am. I won. I got what I wanted. But why did it have to go to this point? Why did it have to get, either hateful or volatile or, things being said you can't take back or the struggles therein that you've had to deal with within one relationship to move on to one that you're going to be happier in? Now, let's see what we've got here. Let's clarify some of this. Let's clarify the Five of Swords, please. Clarify the Five of Swords. You're going to come out ahead, okay? Aries, I do see that, this is victory after great struggle, okay? This is the victory card. You're going to be moving ahead. You're going to be moving forward. We've talked about that here with, with the Six of Swords, and we've talked about that here with the Death card, and that is moving on in a new direction. So, this is victory after after struggles, okay? Victory after burdens and struggles that you've had. And, a lot of reasons have come into play why this relationship has ended up the way it has ended up. And, but it's been coming on for a long time, Aries. Let's see what we can do. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. The Ten of Pentacles, please. The Ten of Pentacles is about abundance coming into you. It's the Ten of Earth. It's the Midas Touch card. It's an excellent card. You know what? This has been over a third party. The grief in this relationship involved three people. And I said this in the beginning here. You're separating from one and moving into a new. But the heart will heal. Okay, the heart will heal. And you will see the fruits of your labor. You will be able to move on and finally make yourself happy, Aries, in the future. Let's see. Too many cards here. We can clarify. The reason you held on, I think, was over children. Let's see what's going to happen here with these children. Where is Aries going to be? Is Aries going to have the satisfaction, Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, in the beginning, you know, you're going to feel as though there's some loss here. Okay, Aries. You know, this is the card that I say crying over spilt milk. Perhaps you're going to feel the loss. There may be 3 children involved. There may be 2 children involved. But I do see that they will heal and get over it. You're building a new life for yourself. You're building a new structure. And they will come through eventually. Okay? This is all about you worrying more about them and holding on to that situation than they're actually going to be. Because they're going to give you a gift. These are the children here. These are the children here coming in with a gift. And they will still love you regardless. It may take time. Don't worry. You don't need to hold on, because you know what? Your kids are going to move on with eventually in their own lives and in their own relationships and their own, and travel wherever they want to go with, not so much as the thanks for the memories, mom and dad. And they're going to make a life of their own. So it's important now for you, Aries, to make yourself happy. So stop the grief, stop worrying about the what ifs, okay? Move forward. This shows me that yes, this is going to be difficult, okay? But you've had a Tower moment already that caused all of this to come into play, okay? The leaving, the separation of one and moving into a new one. But you're going to be happier because you're building a new foundation, a new home, a stronger structure here. This is going to be so much better for you. I love the Tower card, Aries, as you know, because it always tells me that you've gone through the worst. You've gone through that sudden situation that knocked you backwards, and now you got up even stronger and saying, you know what, I have to do this for me. And you will. You will see that your children, if it's an issue over children, things will get worked out. Okay, things will get worked out in your favor. Let's see about what have we got here? Let's see what we can figure out here. You know, you are definitely moving forward here in a new relationship. It's going to be a happy one. This is a beautiful card here, the 4 of Rods. The 4 of Rods. Tell me more about the 4 of Rods, please. Tell me more about the 4 of Rods. Let's see what Aries needs to know when it comes to moving on and having a new life, a new marriage, a new home, you know, a new relationship, a new person in their lives to love and share. So let's see what this has to do. There may be something suddenly coming in. They're just giving me a message here. Perhaps you have a child that may be suddenly saying, hey, guess what, Dad or Mom, I'm getting married. There could be someone coming in very quickly. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 3. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, so definitely, you know, there has been this struggle here. You've had to fight to get where you're going, but you know what? You're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to be able to move forward, and finances are going to be good too. But you know, along with this card, you got the Lovers, and this tells me that this is going to be a permanent union. You are going to be moving on in a beautiful new direction, because this is your true soulmate and your true love that you're going to be with. And you've known this for a very long time, but you've had to hang on and get through situations here. You've had to worry about what was going to happen, okay, because there was a third party involved and there were children. You had to think about children. But I do see that, you know, you took your time and you're going to move forward. This is all about moving forward, leaving the past behind to go into a brand new future. And you don't have to lose sleep anymore about this. You've thought about it. So it's time for you to let go and move on, okay? You have to let go of one thing here. You have to leave the past behind, okay? You have to leave the past behind in order to move forward. And you're going to be doing that. You're going to be doing that very, very soon. I see you've done the work. You've thought about it. You know, victory after struggle and the battle. And you know what? It's been a constant battle with you in this previous relationship. But now you're ready to move forward. You're going to have the freedom to do that. Okay, so one last card here to tie in this relationship and love reading. Okay, you've had the help here. You know this. Again, I see this as finances with you. You've had to struggle for finances here, and finances had a lot to do with this relationship, and as to why you've hung on. Okay, why you've also had to hang on, because the money wasn't there. Okay, the money was distributed in other places for whatever reason. Circumstances came in and the money wasn't there. And you need to know that you need to be self-sufficient and able to support a new lifestyle. So I do see you're going to get the help. Someone may be coming in, giving you a new job, a new opportunity to make the money that you want to make so that you can get back on your feet again and not feel as though you don't have anything to offer this new relationship, because I do see that you're going to be getting that. Well, let's see what we need to focus on in this in this reading here. Let's see what we need to focus on. So divine spirit, healing angels, and my guides, please send me what Aries needs to focus on when it comes to this relationship. Whoops, that's too many. I only need one card, please. Well, you gave me two, so I'll take the two. You know, opportunity's knocking, and count your blessings. Okay, this was meant to be. Opportunity is knocking, and I want you to go through that new door in that brand new direction. This is what it's showing me you're going to be doing, some of you Aries. So you will be leaving behind one situation and moving on into a new one. And count your blessings. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful love relationship here. You've got the lovers, and you've got the marriage. You've got the commitment. This is lifetime, my beautiful friends. Wow. So let me know how you like my new format for relationship and love reading. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me comments. I do not usually, as you know, I do general readings that involve all aspects of your lives. If romance shows up, then I go through with it. But I thought that today I would start doing some relationship and romance readings, and let me know how you like it. Many blessings, my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. I will see you soon.